All right, guys, this is the second video for the UCP, the Universal Control Panel. The first video showed you how to load a document. The second video, we're going to talk more about how to navigate throughout here. This is my sample of project number 1. And as you can see, we have the rulers here, which shows you how big the workspace is. If I manipulate my mouse, I can zoom in and out. This is the default button. But there are some other options over here. So this is the zoom, which you start with. This is a focus view, which allows you to move the laser head around, and it projects a laser pointer, not the laser machine cutter itself, but just a placeholder pointer so that we can set the machine up. This lets you move around your object. I can do it with the mouse, or I can come down here to my XY and place it this way. And the way we are always going to place things in this class is we never want to put these at 0. We want to select what I consider to be the top left point, and we're going to put everything up in this corner. But like I said, we don't want it right at 0. We want to leave a little bit of space between the edges of the board and our material, so that we don't cut into our cutting table, essentially. So by using this point and putting in the X and Y factors, I have an exactly 1/4 inch or 250 thousandths gap between the ruler and what we're going to be cutting. This should be the default for how we operate. If I wanted to create more than one of my objects, I can use the duplicate view, and I can essentially create as many as I want. And this is how far over they're going to be. So as you can see right here, I just made 6 of them. Now, we're not going to do that very often, but I always like for people to understand the different tools we have available to us. So I'm just going to dial these back to 1 and apply. All right, the last button over here is the estimate view. This is going to tell us how long this process is going to take. So to engage that, you click it and simply hit start. So this is going to be a 21-minute process. Now, if we look over here on the left, we see our 3 colors that we programmed in Adobe Illustrator. We have reds, blues, and blacks. Now, if you remember correctly, the blacks and the shades of black, aka gray, are going to be the rastering effect. The blues are going to be a vector engrave, and the reds are going to be a vector cut. So it's really important to verify that the program is doing exactly what you want it to do. This would be a time to catch any errors or mistakes with your colors or your raster weights before you print. All right, that said, everything here looks good to me. It's placed. A couple other steps to use the printer would be to get your material, to measure the thickness of it. You should have already entered that. Turn the printer on, calibrate the Z height, and then when everything looks good and you're ready to print, you turn on the air assist and you turn on the exhaust. And there will be a video to demonstrate those for you.